My name is Ian Cocroft, and in a few short days, I will graduate from UCLA. Thank you. I grew up in Cambria, California, a small town of 6,000 people. My high school was half white and half Hispanic, and none of the students were Jewish. My first interaction with the Jewish community took place when I was 19. My roommates would invite me to Shabbat dinners and other campus events, and through them, I started to learn about the Jewish community. A couple of years ago, I was involved in UCLA student government when SJP, Students for Justice in Palestine, put Lauren Rogers, a fellow student, on trial through the UCLA Judicial Board for her participation in an AJC Project Interchange educational seminar to Israel. I was shocked that a student and a dedicated leader was being dragged through such an absurd and harmful trial just for visiting Israel. I understood the extreme injustice in Lauren's case, and I wanted to step up to defend her rights and freedoms as a student, but also because they represented the rights of all students to learn, travel, and experience another society. Isn't that what college should be about? So as a fellow student, I represented Lauren in her trial, and with great help from a pro bono team of lawyers from the AJC, we won in a unanimous ruling. But from the moment the trial ended and Lauren prevailed, I knew I wanted to be there in whatever capacity I could to advocate for the Jewish and pro-Israel communities on campus. It should be a guaranteed right that no matter what, all students are empowered and made to feel safe on campus. After the trial, I studied abroad in Spain. Interestingly, no one on campus had any problem with that type of study program, or any other for that matter, unless it involves Israel. And while in Spain, I applied to go to Israel with Project Interchange. I wanted first-hand knowledge of Israel, and I knew Project Interchange was the best choice. We met with leaders from all across the political spectrum, including Arab Israelis, Jewish Israelis, Christians, and Palestinians. But due to the typical media portrayal, I thought Jerusalem would be contentious. Instead, I experienced serenity and peace. In Ramallah, I expected poverty. Instead, I saw construction on every block. On campus, those pushing BDS tried to portray the situation as oppressor versus oppressed. On our trip, we met with a representative of the Palestinian Authority who engaged in a PowerPoint propaganda war, lacking context or nuance. But we also met with Israel's Dr. Tal Becker, who spoke about trying to achieve peace through dialogue. The difference was so clear to me and so descriptive of the situation on campus: propaganda versus dialogue. I've been on campus when it has been very difficult for pro-Israel students. I was inspired to help support the pro-Israel community by protecting the rights of all students. Therefore, I drafted a student council amendment to block resolutions that harm communities on campus, including the Jewish and pro-Israel communities. I'm proud to say that the amendment passed in a 9-4 vote. In effect, the amendment prevents the Student Council from engaging in harmful activity like BDS. It is fitting that my connections with Project Interchange and Israel are resilient and strong, much like the culture and society of Israel and the Jewish people. Although I'm not part of the Jewish community, I am part of the pro-Israel community. As a proud Project Interchange alumnus and graduating UCLA Bruin, I look forward to continuing to work with the Jewish and pro-Israel communities in whatever way I can. Thank you so much.